And I just want to say good morning, Monarch Natural Health community. I hope you're having an amazing day. It's a beautiful day outside here in Pennsylvania, and it's also a beautiful day for a celebration. So I'd like to welcome you in celebrating Kristen, who has recently completed the Monarch Metabolic Reset program. Hi, Kristen.
Hi, Brenda.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm 52 years old and mom of three daughters. I live in Virginia, and right
Nice
now I
and
currently
warm
work.
down there.
It is warm down here. It is warm down here, and I have a part-time job as a concierge driver
Oh,
that I get to
nice.
meet. Yeah,
Yeah, I bet you do get to meet a lot of amazing people.
I do. I do. It's fun. I love to meet new people. So
So do I.
yes,
That's great. So, Kristen, what brought you to Monarch Natural Health?
I had failed at so many um, diets in the past, and it was something that fell right. It fell into my lap, and it was time that uh, I needed to feel better because I was in a very, I was hurting very bad. So I
Right.
just needed something that helped.
Okay. Okay. Well, what did you try prior to coming to Monarch Natural Health?
I did try. I was in the Optavia program, um, and I've done Weight Watchers. I've done just keto. I've done all kinds of just different places to try exercise and all this, all different venues.
Right. Right. It seems to be common that people don't just try one thing because they want to just keep searching for the next thing that's really popular. That's
Right.
kind of seems like the way things go. So, what put you over the edge to join the Monarch Metabolic Reset program?
Well, I couldn't bend over and tie my shoes.
Okay.
I had help. My husband had to help me put my socks and shoes on, and I couldn't walk up a flight of stairs because my center core hurt so bad to just walk up. My joints hurt. I just wanted to sit and not move. And I
Right.
knew that was a downfall. I was
Right.
going,
I'm so sorry to hear that. But
"Ooh."
what did you find different about this approach compared to what you tried in the past?
It was all natural. There was no shakes, there was no powders, there was no, it was all, it was your meal. It was your meats, it was your vegetables, it was your fruit. And a coach that I knew was going to be on my side at all times.
Oh,
And
thank you.
that's what I, having you believe in me and having you coach me to know that I'll get over the next hump. And
Right.
that's where it is I always have that fear that I won't be able to reach to the next plateau. And you were truthful, you were honest, and you were an amazing coach. So
Oh,
I
thank
couldn't
you.
have asked for anything. I couldn't have asked for anything better because you always made me feel like I was one, I wasn't falling backwards. I was always going ahead.
Right.
So
Right. And that's important to know. And also I think what helps people in this program is the community aspect, like you guys were all in there encouraging each other.
yeah, those women, we had the best
Yes.
team because I mean that's a friendship that we'll always have with those ladies because
Yes.
I can't imagine not have doing it without them
Right. Exactly.
because I
Exactly. The
mean the minute
support.
when we were down, like if I was down, somebody was just coming out of that down, and then they would say, "Let this go," and make you feel better the
Yep.
next day, and the encouragement was is amazing.
Kristen, can you share some of your results?
I can. I have I lost 30 pounds.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I was very excited. I lost 30 pounds. I and being on maintenance, I continued to drop like a pound a day, which was kind of nice.
Which is
So
awesome. Yeah.
I was concerned that, and that's where the difference between the past diets and this healthy living program gives you that tool to where you can expand to the next level, but you're not going. I always went right back up to 30 pounds. So this is where I'm like, okay, I got 30 pounds. We're going to keep going. So for it to
Yes.
keep coming off and not the minute went on maintenance, I kept going, I was afraid I was going to keep just putting it back on.
Right. I think that's a concern for a lot of people once they hit maintenance, which I really don't even like that term. I think it should be, I might change it to lifestyle, because that's
It's a
really what you should be doing for the rest of your life, you know?
correct, correct. And it is a lifestyle change. This was one of the few, when I told my husband I was going to do it, I he looked at the program and he was like, "Oh, you get to have vegetables, you get to have fruit." That was the
Mhm.
other part of the programs that you cut yourself out of course, the dairies, the sugars,
Right.
the carbohydrates.
Right.
But this gave you fruit and vegetables and and then it taught you what it's doing to your body.
Right.
And
Right.
that
The
and
education.
the the education of learning about what when you put it in your body, what it's going to do to you.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So that's what it helped out a lot. So
So go ahead. I'm
nope.
sorry.
I was trying to find my I'm trying to find my like I've lost 3 inches around my waist. I
Nice.
lost an inch and a half around my neck.
Your face pictures are just outstanding.
I enjoy my face pictures because I didn't realize how much I didn't have a neck
Right.
until and it's just I take a random picture and put it up against the other one. And the necklace I'm wearing, I actually couldn't wear without an extender.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
it was a 2-inch extender.
Right.
But as you can see now,
It moves freely.
no, I have no extender.
Nice. And not
So
only that, you know what else I noticed about your pictures? Your initial picture, you did not look happy. And then
I
your
wasn't.
second picture, you were happy.
I was happy. I could breathe. I could bend. I felt like I was alive again.
Right.
So it made
Right.
me very happy.
So then my next question is, what other things have changed for you in your life since you started this program?
Um, my house is a little cleaner. Not that it wasn't clean to begin with,
Right. Right.
but I could, I just randomly pick up and oh, I can do this now and I can put this here and I want to do that.
Right.
I want it to represent myself. And um my marriage is happier
Oh, that's
because I'm
awesome.
happier.
Right.
Not that I wasn't happy in before, but it there's a new opening to it.
Right.
So that he's a part of this. He became a part of this.
Yes.
He was very supportive and he watches how I navigate through this program
Right. Right.
and he enjoys it as well.
And that's so
Although watching
important.
him eat his little snacks on the side, but I'm like, I don't need those snacks, so I'm okay with that. So,
Right.
and that's what I like about it.
And
And
it's
the
so
dog's
important.
happier.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, the dog is happier
I met your
because
dog this weekend.
did you? And isn't he sweet?
He's
I love
so
him.
sweet. So sweet. I've never heard of that breed before. What breed is it?
He's a Shiba Inu. He's
Shiba
a
Inu.
Japanese hunting dog.
Okay. He's
So
so sweet.
he's the smaller version of the Akita.
Okay, that's what I
So
figured. I can
yeah,
see
yeah,
that.
yeah. He's the small he could get underneath all the trees and the bushes and
Right.
shrubs. That's what he hunts. So, but no, and he's much better off for it, other than me walking and having joyful movement.
Right?
The food um, is wholesome. So he likes the meats and he likes the veggies. And
Oh,
if
yes.
they're cooked in the broth, if
Right.
they're cooked in the broth, he'll eat the veggies. But
That's awesome.
he didn't like the smells of the other powders and the shakes. He
Right.
didn't come
Right.
around me when I was on them because he didn't like how I smelt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
it was
very
different.
interesting.
Mhm.
Very interesting. Animals are so smart.
They
So
are.
smart. We
I
should
don't
have a
like it
sense like
sometimes.
animals, right?
We should. We should. And he's an amazing arrow for me, to
Right.
be in the right direction.
And it's so important. You were talking about Bruce and how supportive he has been, and that is such an important part to have that support, not even just in the community, but also someone around you that's with you every single day as well. So I'm
It
so
is.
happy
It
that
does,
you
and
had
it
that.
helps. And this was a whole, like I said, this was out of the box for me because he's never been
Right.
on the same, or wanting to be on the same plan, or just with me on that the whole journey. So
Amazing.
it's been a great journey.
So what was the best part of working together, would you say?
um, your support and understanding, I mean, and just having somebody that um knows that you can be better,
Great.
and
Yes.
and truthfulness, hey, this is what you need to do. You didn't do this yesterday, just try and do better tomorrow.
Right.
And it was, never a judgment. That the whole community wasn't a judged community.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's what, there was no body shaming, there was no weight shaming, there was no, oh, you ate that kind
Yep.
of thing.
Yep.
It was always, oh, well, enjoy that, but well, you'll do better tomorrow and you'll
Yep.
feel better.
Exactly.
So yeah,
Exactly.
it was always a positive note. And that's what makes you have a positive response to the program.
So, where do you think your health would be now if you didn't take action?
I was on the verge of pills,
Okay.
not I would, like, diabetic pills.
Right.
I was on my way to having medicine.
Okay.
Uh, they were looking to put me on medication for my sore joints, for my I was not diabetic, but I was pre-diabetic.
Right. Right.
They were also putting me in a sleep study to have a CPAP,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and I no longer need any of those.
That's so, so amazing. Such a celebration. Such
It
a
is.
celebration.
It makes me very happy. I'm a much, not only am I lighter in weight, I'm lighter in a body spirit,
Yes.
because I don't have that weighing down on me.
So there's one interesting thing, well, many, but one really sticks out to me that you had messaged me in one of your journals and you shared in one of our weekly coaching group meetings. Um, your watch said something to you 2 different times. Do you remember you telling me that?
I do. My breathing, my heart rate,
Yes.
my heart rate. My heart rate had come down. My resting heart rate had come down 10 beats per minute, and then it came down another 5 beats per minute. So I'm down 15 beats at a resting pace from the time I started till now. So my heart no longer works hard to
Yes.
make me
Yes.
healthy.
Yes. I love
So
that. I love that.
when
So
it popped up on there, it was so exciting. I'm like, your heart rate has dropped, your resting heart rate has dropped by 10 beats per minute. I'm like, that's a good thing.
that is a good thing. Yes. So, Kristen, what would you say to someone who is sitting on the fence or considering doing a program like this for themselves?
Money, everybody says, well, how much does it cost?
Right.
I can't put a price on the happiness and the joy that I have right now,
Right.
because it makes my heart full that I took this journey. If it's a small amount compared to what I now have, you know,
Right.
the money shouldn't be an issue when it comes to your health,
Yes. Yes. I hear that
because
over and over.
you give us the tools to be able to carry on once we're done with the program.
Right.
And those tools I will implement the rest of my life
Good.
and pass on to my family.
Yep.
So
That's the
I'm,
key. That's
yep,
the key.
yep.
So, what is your life? I think you've already answered this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What is your life like after working with me?
Well, being a lifelong friend.
Yes.
um,
Yeah, it's reconnected, thankfully.
Reconnecting. It made it's a full circle that,
Yes.
that you were supposed to be a part of my life, and that
Oh,
this was something that I needed, and to have, the reconnection, um the coaching, the support that I have working with you, I couldn't have done it without you.
aw,
You
thank
were you
you.
were a
Oh,
very you were a very big you're a very big part of, you saved my life.
oh, oh
You
boy,
saved my life.
you're
So I
touching
thank
me.
you.
Oh, that
Sorry.
is so, no, don't be sorry. That makes me feel so good. Thank you.
Yep.
And now you have started round 2.
I have started round 2. Today is the first day of going back on to round 2. The weekend whew, was a big weekend. So
Yeah, yeah, the
but
loading. Yes.
yep, the loading. So this emotion helps with the release of the
Oh,
second
yeah.
round.
Yeah.
So
That's one thing I think people don't realize is this program is not just about diet and exercise like the majority
no,
are. It's so much more. There's so much education. And in the midst of that, emotions come up that sometimes we have a hard time dealing with, but we have to deal with them. Or guess what? All that weight's going to stay on.
yep.
So, yes.
Yep, you tried to have us pinpoint, like, at different weights and different times of what may have occurred, and I think I finally figured out the weight that I am at now, where I was at, and I think that's the whole feeling lighter.
Right.
So,
Right.
and I, like I said, you have made my family much healthier.
Oh, and you have such a beautiful family. I got
Oh,
to meet
thank
them
you.
this weekend and they are just so, so sweet. Just,
They
I
were
knew
so
they would
excited.
be. I was
If you
excited.
knew, when you walked up to the table, I was on the phone with Shelby. She
Oh,
left my phone call for you, so she was excited.
well, I'm so sorry, but I'm so not sorry because
No, I'm
I
very
love
excited.
talking
I
with your
was so
girls.
happy that they got to meet you, and
Yes.
you changed their lives as well. So
Well, thank you. Thank you so much,
yeah,
Kristen, for stepping out in faith and being willing to experience this program and go through the journey, because I know there are some hard points. There's some times where things get a little bit tough and it doesn't always feel good, but you were amazing. You pushed through and you were such a light in the community as well. Your encouragement was just amazing to everyone in that group. So thank you,
oh,
thank you,
thank you.
thank you.
It
You
was
and
my
your
pleasure,
girls.
and I like I said, it was. I can't put into words how thankful I am to you and to the community, because once you have that plug in, it changes your life.
It really
And God
does.
and God put me here, you put you with us for that reason, so I
Thank you. I
appreciate
feel
that.
that. I feel that. I'm
Yep, I always let him drive where I need to go, and
same.
you
And
you're
I asked him for the right group of women, and you guys were it. He knows what
yep,
he's doing. So,
so I
Kristen, I just
appreciate
want
it.
to celebrate you. I think you did amazing, and I know you're going to continue to do amazing now that you're on round 2. So, if anybody watching has questions about Kristen's journey or about the Monarch Metabolic Reset program, please reach out to me or comment below. And Kristen, thank you again for being willing to come on and share your journey. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you have. Excuse me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm getting, I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh, are you
Got a little
okay?
choked up. Literally.
I don't blame you. It's our conversation. It's good.
Yes. Yes. But Kristen, thank you. I hope you have an amazing day. And I hope your round 2 is extremely successful. If you need me, let me know.
I will do that. Thank you so much. And I love you very much. So thank
Oh,
you.
I love you too. Mwah.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.